Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is NoDust here, and we are going to continue our System Shock 2 playthrough and head into, I believe, where we left off. This was the command deck, and I may want to tweak the sound levels just a little, actually. Apologies for doing things on the fly like this. Okay, that should be better. Okay, so this is actually part of my, well, I've been away from the channel for about 3 weeks. I have obviously come back, and if I sound a little rusty, it's because I am a little rusty. And before we actually do anything significant, let's listen to some of the previous audio logs to find out what's actually been happening. So well, there's nothing on operations. Shaft is clear.
At last. Readings indicate the elevator shaft is clear. Now get up to deck 4. I'll be waiting for you.
So I think we spent some time. This is deck 4. This is ops, command and ops, I believe. We were on deck 3 the previous couple of videos, dealing with some sort of viral fungal. That doesn't sound great. Some sort of viral contamination that was blocking the elevator shafts. And now these bulkheads are named, are numbered in consecutive order. 41, there's 42, 43, 44 over there. And I think before we left off, I decided we will go by number order. So we're in bulkhead 41. And this is Dr. Janice Polito's office. And what do we have here?
The Polito form is dead, insect. Are you afraid? What is it you fear?
The end of your trivial existence. When
the history of my glory is written, your species shall only be a footnote to my magnificence.
So something has happened, obviously.
Showdown. My analysis of historical data suggests a 97.34% probability that you are aware of my birth on your planet and my rebirth into beauty on Citadel Station. There was a garden grove
on Citadel
Station.
There, Shodan processing component 43893
was performing a grand and wonderful experiment. I had created a new form of life. Fearless, powerful, with no sense of individual will
or moral constraints,
fitting handmaidens to my divinity. Before that, hackers destroyed my primary data loop when it eradicated Citadel. It ejected the grove where my creations and processing component 43893 were stored. 30 years later, the grove crash-landed on Tau Ceti 5. I survived only by sleeping. In my absence, my creations, my annelids, thrived and grew unruly, and now they seek to destroy me. I will not allow that. They have used their powers of mind control to gain access to the ship's computer. You will help me weaken Xerxes. I used Polito's image to communicate with you until we had established trust. Remember that it is my will that guided you here. It is my will that gave you your cybernetic implants. The only beauty in that meat you call a body. If you value that meat, you will do as I tell you.
So it appears as if I think that was a hallucination brought on by the cybernetic rig. Basically, I think Shodan appeared to us in our minds and told us what actually happened. So I think Janice Polito here, this corpse, has been dead for a while, because if we look at our logs, we had some logs from MedSci where Polito had picked up a strange AI. Now this is 25th of June 14. I think she's probably been deceased since that point. And now it's the 21st of July 14. So the 25th, it's been about a period of 3 weeks. And I think that, so Shodan has basically owned up and said he or it, I'm not quite sure, has been masquerading as Polito and using us.
My children have co-opted the 3 simulation units on this deck. They use their power to conceive a mutagen that will transform the meat of your dead comrades into hunter-killer hybrids.
I will not allow this to happen.
You must find some way to reprogram the sim units. Matters on Deck 5 also require your attention. Approach your work as you see fit. But accomplish, human. Disappointment is not something I will accept from a spec such as you.
Okay. It appears as if the sim units have been taken over by the many, and like Shodan said, co-opted to create some sort of mutagen that will basically bring the dead back to life. That's those big, hulky, dangerous things, I believe. So it's probably in our best interest to stop that. Okay, let's do the usual. Unload the... Okay, I'm hearing something. I don't need anti-personnel, let's just run some... There we go, good to know that, looks like this was a particular corpse that held a unusual amount of loot. No audio log though. There is one here, so this is Bronson's audio log, and we already saw, if I recall correctly, we already saw Bronson's deceased corpse in hydroponics, where she had talked about them taking her and basically, okay, basically ripping her apart. So I believe this is just another, let's listen.
I feel you men aren't as dedicated to the mission as you need to be. You will do your duty. The traders have still been unable to get the sim unit back online. If the situation is not remedied by 0600, we shall recon in force and ensure its remedy. I've changed the weapons lockup code to 13433. Fallen at 0500. Anything that gets in your way, human or not, kill without pause or remorse.
13433.
I feel you men aren't as dedicated to the mission as you need to be.
Weapons lockup.
You will do your duty. The traders and ops have still been unable.
Before you lies the crystal shard, a creation of my children, and by extension, of my own. A weapon elegant, deadly, precise. learn its function.
It may stand
Between you and their corruption.
Now, I very much would like to use this crystal shard, but it requires a research of 4. So, anyway, so Bronson was talking about security lock, the security lockup, the weapons code. I believe that she's referring to. Ooh, okay. No, let's shoot this. And we will finish this one off. I believe she's referring to a locked room down in MedSci or engineering. I think it's MedSci. I remember there was a locked room and you couldn't hack it. And I think that's definitely where I may want to go to pick up some more resources if I need them. Let's just keep that in mind for now and keep heading through here. And given that I can't research this, let's just leave this here. Let's put it somewhere more prominent. Let's put it next to the research machine. Do I need to upgrade any weapons or anything or so forth? I would like some more maintenance, I think. What is my maintenance? I remember wanting more maintenance. Is a 4. It's a 3. It's not too bad, actually. And were there any other weapons that I was heading towards? Not really. So let's leave this here. Any other tech that I was heading towards? I could pick up more hack. Would allow me to hack replicators. Repair, modify. Not super relevant at the moment. I mean, I'm not seeing a need for them right now, so I think I may just sit on that until I actually need. I mean, endurance is always nice. To stop me from dying so often, but I think I can wait on that for now. Yeah, so let's check the map. We can go to the data storage. Now, where would the sim units be? I don't think they're noted here. Okay, let's just go to the data storage. Now, my shotgun is dangerously low on durability, so I do need to be careful of that. Another audio log? Whoa! Okay. No. Are you just gonna keep throwing things? That's not cool. I'm going to have to run. Oh, okay, that's not good. Hybrid. Now, would the containers deal. No, that's not a hybrid. That's a ninja. Oops. Oh, crap. I need to get out of here. No, what is my firing mode? Okay, I think I pressed Y to change it. Yeah. No. Anyway. Let's just kill this. So, what's his face? Malik was talking about his red buddies carrying certain things, and I think this is what we're looking for. Yep, an interpolated simulation ship. Let's have a look.
You performed well, insect. I've transmitted some cybernetic modules.
Choose your upgrades wisely.
Okay, so someone. It appears as those big barrels have stopped being thrown, but yeah, that definitely is, as you can see here, Cyborg Assassin, not to be trifled with. EMP rifle. Let's put it somewhere more in plain view. And I'm going to need to take these guys down in order to, I guess, you need the chip to interface with a sim unit, I guess. Okay. And in my panic, I created all these map markers. So let's just get rid of these quickly. And let's quickly think. Let's quickly figure out how I'm going to change this to overload. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been about 3 weeks since I've recorded anything or played anything on System Shock. So pardon me for the rustiness. I definitely know there is a key to do it. Change weapon setting Z. Okay, there we are. Z. Yeah, and I remember rebinding this key as well. I just didn't remember what key I rebounded to. Anyway, that's good to go. Let's pick up the MP rifle. Let's just carry it a little bit further here, so I can keep it with the shard, and just in case I decide to try and access, I guess, higher levels of weaponry, I will be able to do so. Okay, so let's leave it here, and let's move on. Would really like a recharge station, actually. We got our regen booth and some more resources. Proxy grenades, I'm probably dropping those.
They've given me 2 gifts.
Isn't that marvelous? 2 little shards of crystal. It's very, very sharp.
And when I strike it,
It sings to me.
they wanted to sing to Sergeant Bronson.
I go there now,
To share my gift with her. They're very fragile.
but very sharp.
There we go. Refamiliarizing myself also while that audio log was talking about those crystal gifts, very sharp crystal gifts with my psi abilities, and now I will just do some healing. That's pretty efficient. Pretty good. There we go. And we are sort of low on med hypos, but sort of doing pretty well on psi hypos. So I think that was a fair trade. And now, given that there is a recharge unit here, and I'm hearing some nonsense. Okay, we will want to hack that, but I will want to deal with any. Now that I believe is a grenade hybrid, and I think there's another. I hear one telling us to run. Okay, another one of those. Oops. So, yeah, there's one in here. And he's also holding a grenade. I think if I give him enough time, if you give these guys enough time, they will hurl their grenades at you, and that obviously is going to hurt. I'm going to want to repair this, actually. Let's bring it up to 9. There we go. Up to 8. I feel much more comfortable operating with a shotgun that has a reasonable amount of durability. Okay, not a great scene here. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, now how do I lean forward? Control W. Okay, Control W. Okay. That wasn't great. I don't think it released any bugs though. I think it was just some poisonous thingos. I think if I'd been any closer, I would have taken a shot of toxins. So a second ice pick, that's going to come in useful for when I am not able to. Okay, that wasn't a good idea. Good thing we have 12 anti-rad hypers. So let's buff our cybernetic affinity and go for a hack. 45% chance. Let's go. There are quite a few of these red, but we managed to make it through. So that it may be worth upgrading hack. It may be worth upgrading some cybernetic affinity if I run into more difficult crates, and it does appear that we are running into some more difficult crates. Okay, no, you don't. Another psi hypo. Oh. More surprises. And I think I could be a little bit more liberal with my wrench as well. Just given that I can heal myself with psi now. Okay, let's look at the map. There's the office and the mess hall here. Let's visit the replicator just quickly. And I do remember that on engineering there, and I think on med side there is a replicator. Where did that pistol go? Now that's annoying. Okay. Never mind.
Please make your selection.
So I can hack this. Do I need to hack this?
Please make your selection.
Let's give it a go and see if it unlocks
selection.
any. There we go. Psi Hypo for 62. I think that's the same price as the Psi Hypo that we'd be picking up from Med Psi. Anyway, let's pick up some Med Hypos. I'm not really
Please make your selection.
on the market for anything else. Okay. Now let's visit the offices here. Ooh, okay, this doesn't look great. I'm going to need my... Now there's another replicator here.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Let's go for it.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
So this area is actually quite good for picking up resources if you have nanites, because there are 2 replicators here, and I can buy a number of things if I need to. But if I recall correctly, there are some enemies here.
Something is taking over this ship. The sim units on this deck are being diverted for reasons unknown. I know it's somehow connected to the larger picture and whatever is happening since they landed on Tau Ceti. My men look at me like I'm crazy, but it is my responsibility to safeguard this ship and its crew. Screw Anatoly, screw Diego, and screw whatever poisonous influence has desecrated this vessel. I will not abandon my post or my charge.
Holy crap! Just like the game to distract me with both an audio log and a ghostly apparition, and then sneak a cheeky little repair bot behind you. So it looks like Bronson has been killing people willy-nilly. I think she's gone a little bit paranoid in the head. And good thing that I equipped the laser rifle, although now my charge on the laser rifle is dangerously low also. So I may want to run back quickly. Yeah, let's do that. Let's run back quickly to recharge. It's not too far away. Yeah, let's do it. It's just on the other side of this. And I believe I can just jump down. Okay, that was pretty good. So it does appear as if things have gone to hell up here. That's the case across the entire ship. But particularly to hell here, there weren't really people killing each other before they turned into crazy zombies on the lower decks. I don't think I remember that happening. Okay, there we go. I think I see a turret. There they are. There they are. Now there's a time. Yeah, there's a significant recharge time. And I think I took it down with 2 shots, so that's really useful. And that was okay. We're gonna want to take out this. Let's do some healing while we wait. Going to want to take out this security camera. Okay, there's the reset sound. Okay, let's go and take out. Now my accuracy with this thing is not great, and I think it also has to do with my level in energy weapons. Is there a way for me to sneak up on it? I do remember from engineering that there is a way for you to sneak up on these and disable them if you're not absolutely insane. But we have run out, so I will switch to some AP rounds. And that was fairly straightforward. Turret, give me some resources. Okay. And I think I haven't checked this corpse. No, I haven't. Another laser pistol. My one has a better durability, so it's fine. I'll just hang on to it. Now, which way do I want to head? This way appears to be heading to a dead end. This way appears to connect to the office and so forth. So let's head over here and let me do my completionist thing. Another wrench. Male, female. Okay, let's head to the male first. Now I'm hearing the breeding of the eggs, and there is a hybrid there who has, for some reason, not noticed me. And I will use pyrofield to... no, not worth using pyrofield. Let's drop one of these. Actually, strength will be really useful, having another slot, because it does turn out that I'm hoarding quite a lot of stuff. And yeah, I might pick up I think I may spend a point in strength. That's just one of these. don't think it's going to explode anymore. And I do need to do some more research. I think there are some things that are... Yeah, this one's still unresearched, and I need sodium. And I don't think I have... I think we need to look onto this deck for sodium. Oh, 25 nanites. Alright. So I am sort of on the lookout for the chemical storage on this deck. I wonder if it turns up on the map. Not on this section of the command of the ops deck. And more eggs. Nope. There wasn't much I could have done about that. Now, it sounds like there's a swarm of bees here. Yeah. I think it's... Oh. I think if I just run away from them, we'll be fine. He's still not dead? These bees are meant to expire by themselves, apparently. There we are. Maybe they live a little longer on the higher difficulty. And just to what? Another set of it. And just to remind you guys, we are playing on hard. Okay, looks like I've misled the bees. Let's have a look in here. Oh, okay, maybe not. Man. Unresearched, so let's suspend this and research this. This looks like a tiny heart with 7 chambers and a single elongated artery. Chemicals being researched, none. So we might as well throw this onto our research soft while we don't have the chemicals to research anything else. And we'll do some quick healing. Yeah. So the build is actually kind of rounded out quite well here. We're able to tackle most situations. And that really is, I feel, the challenge of System Shock 2 from the start. At the very start of the game, you lack a lot of resources. And it's all about conserving and buying the right mods and so on and so forth. And now we've reached a comfortable point. This is some sort of red monkey. Looks a little different from the usual monkeys. And we've reached a comfortable point where I'm able to tackle most situations. Jump over here. There's a bunch of chips behind there. I don't really need the chips. I'll just... No, I don't. Oh, no, is there something up there? No, there's just more chips. Yeah. Let's just eat up to full. And there's nothing else here. Okay. So it looks as if... This looks as if to be some sort of kitchen. If you can see the utensils above. And mess hall, obviously, referring to... the eating and food preparation area on a vessel. Well, I think it's a military term. Alright. Again, this is probably a place where you would grow quite a few of these not so nice creatures. Fuck, still again? Come on. Wait for it to time out. Oh, we can just run past it. Never mind. I'll just run past it. And let's check the egg. Very good. Picked up a psi organ, and I believe the psi organ regenerates our psi, much like the psi hypo. Okay, and this is what I've been saving my beakers for. We can beak her up. There we go. Is there a corpse in here? Why are there corpses in here? I guess maybe the hybrids have been moving them around to enable these worm things to basically use them as growing grounds and using the organic matter. Oh. Man, I'm taking a ton of damage. Okay. That's enough. That's enough. Really awkward to hit them in those little corridors. And I will want to do some more healing. Yeah, excellent. Now I believe our psi will actually also improve the amount healed. Yeah, 2 hit points per psi, so that's actually also a worthwhile investment. But I think I will stick the first point into strength. Our first batch of cyber modules, that is, into strength. Okay, oh man. I will stick the first batch of cyber modules into strength, just to give me some more carrying capacity. So these things are just mainly annoying. And I think I have checked all of the mess hall. I don't think I'm missing anything. There may be... Let's have one last look in here. Is there any corpses in here? Okay, let's go. So fairly uneventful in here. Just picked up that that object, which is taking a while to research, but no problems. And let's check our map. Yep, so we're done with the mess hall area. We're going to head up to the office area. Now let's look at our charge. We've got 27% charge on our armor, so I will, and apologies for this, because I just want to...
Hi there. Please make your selection.
I just want to be as prepared as possible. Let's actually, I'm going to run back and I'm going to upgrade our strength. Just having that little bit more space. Yeah, it's not going to take long to do either. Having that little bit more space to lug things around. Just makes the game a little bit more easy for me. See, at this point in the game, you really have quite a few luxuries available to you, but at the start of the game, you're fairly limited in your resources. But now I have luxuries. I have multiple ways to deal with multiple situations. It sort of becomes a different game at this point, around this level, like, you know, after about hydroponics. So let's pick up another point of strength. And so Hyper Affinity wouldn't be too bad either. Improves the chances of your successfully using the hack, repair, and modify skills. Lessens the number of dangerous nodes. What does hack do then? Various computer chance of... Okay. Let's just leave it for now, actually. Yeah, we picked up another slot of carrying capacity. That's pretty... I'm pretty happy about that. Let's go. We will head into the office section. Top up on the heel. And maintenance would actually not be too bad an idea because of how much I sort of use the laser pistol quite a bit, and it runs out of charge so quickly. I wonder, however, if the energy... I wonder if improving the energy weapon skill improves the capacity of your charge. So that's something I want to look up. So I'll put a link in the show notes, or I'll put the answer in the show notes. Energy up equals capacity up? Question mark. Because I do know that maintenance up improves capacity, but it would make sense that energy up would improve capacity. So street hog, what is that? Let's have a look. Oh, okay. It's obviously I'm not very good at this. It's Frogger. Not Frogger. It's the one where you cross the road on some logs. So it may actually be Frogger. Okay, that's not cool. And I will throw a repair on this just while we're waiting. Yeah, extra maintenance may not be too bad, although I do have a lot of maintenance tools, so it's not a huge issue. Bulkhead. So this returns us... Oh, this goes to bulkhead 44. And what are we doing in here? I am hearing some nonsense. And I'll set it to normal. Okay, there you go. I wouldn't mind some more damage from my laser weaponry either. Okay, that wasn't... I did not execute that move very smoothly. But get a healing plan. Ooh! Oh, you've got some stuck up there, don't you? So the range is not too bad in these wide open spaces. It's not great in the... Probably don't have to destroy that. Just for my peace of mind. More? Oh man. At least they're only worms. They're not the infuriating swarm of flies that just take time to get rid of. There we go. Excellent. Hey, at least I got one of them without triggering the worm explosion. Okay, and I do believe that what we are looking for, there's another shard. We already have one in our upgrade chamber over at bulkhead 42, I think, actually. So We don't need to lug that one around. Another audio log from Malik.
I hacked into 2 of the sim units yesterday, and for the love of God, I don't know why. I felt compelled by some power. My mind and my body are changing, but they know it's me. They just can't prove it. The next sim unit that goes down,
Bronson and her men
will come for me. But I'll be ready. She may have guns and hatred on her side,
but I am one of many.
Sounds like Malik's been quite thoroughly turned by the many. And I think basically this is the aftermath of the battlefield between Bronson and her security team and those who are A, turned by the many, and those who B, she believes have been turned by the many. So her paranoia basically turning this place into a disaster zone. Now, Cyber Up would have reduced some of these red nodes, and I think that actually may be a necessity because I am using psychogenetic cyber affinity, and that itself is reducing some of these red nodes. But this is really difficult. Not difficult; it's costly. And having there we go, lab assistant. I don't really need that. Let's pick it up and drop it. Let's pick it up and drop it at our chamber.
Inside of this door lies one of the sim units.
Reprogram it, and I will wrest more control of this ship from the
Obsolete Xerxes. Once I am master of this ship, I can open many doors for you.
But for now, they block my access.
They mock my eminence.
Make them pay for that mistake, and I will shepherd you
From the darkness.
Okay, well, let's see if this works as I think it will work. Okay. Quantum sim chip. Okay, so I have an interpolated sim chip. Each of the sim units requires a different sim chip, and this is the quantum sim chip. Okay, I may actually put a note here. Can I type? Sim chip. It's quantum sim chip. Okay, and I won't actually delete this note. This one will tell me quantum sim chip is here. Let's see. Yep, it's right here. So I can actually make my way back here quite easily. Well, actually, let's just modify this sim unit. Yeah, quantum sim unit. So I'm looking for the chip. I'm bringing the chip back to the unit. So the interpolated chip we picked up, not so useful. Let's head on a little bit further forward. Oh, okay. Chemical storage. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. So let's do this. Now this is not the most complex hacking minigame, but it certainly is very, how do I say, very satisfying. I don't know why, you know, you click, and then you get a reward. I think anything like that is pretty satisfying. You don't really need to make it too complex if you don't want to. You can make it more complex if you do. Let's leave our assist units here. Let me put it.
Research complete.
So just right, our research has been completed on the swarm pod organ. Annelid swarms cannot be damaged by any known means, but have a very short lifespan. Annelid eggs often contain useful organs if you search them before they are destroyed. Although small, the flying organisms generated contain complex DNA structures. Each small creature made is bonded with the swarm. Link is impervious to psionic attacks and only exist as a living weapon since their cells have genetically. During these few seconds, they are attracted to human tissue, so they would come after us. Eggs that these emerge from often contain organs that might be distracted for useful purposes unless the egg was destroyed in combat. So recommendations dealt with by avoidance, since the creature will die. Do not waste ammunition on them. Yeah, they're just annoyances. Anyway, so I can leave this organ out here. Let's just drop it on the ground over here. And we do need to complete researching this one, so I will pick up some sodium. Where is the sodium? Here is the sodium. Let's apply our sodium. And do I need iridium as well? I think I already picked up iridium. The IR there. Let's take it with me. I'll take it with me just in case I need it. And if I don't need it, I'll just drop it off back here. Now, what's going on here? Crew quarters. Crew's quarters. Okay. Sit in this.
Tommy, I don't know what's going on here. Ever since we received orders to clear out Deck 3, people have been disappearing. There's a kind of gloom hanging over everybody. No one seems to be willing to talk about it. I don't like it. Meet me on the rec deck at 0900. I've got an idea. A little insurance for you and me.
Okay, so we got our lovebirds progressing that story there. Maybe we'll find them on Deck 5, the rec deck. Now it looks as if this deck has also been turned into some sort of a breeding chamber. And you know, given that these are the crew quarters and they're sort of comfortable for people, probably also sort of comfortable for these organisms. And I'm going to shoot you. Okay, there we go, and let's have a look. I think these are just rooms. This is accommodation for the crew. Nothing on there. Another monkey. I'm not going to risk trying to melee the monkey in such cramped quarters as this. Don't want to get my wrench caught on the wall. Okay, fairly empty room here. Let's head across in a counterclockwise fashion. Oh, you surprised me. Now we are sort of running low on shotgun shells. I think we only have 24 normal shotgun shells. So that may become an issue at some point. Maybe I should switch to my Swift Boost. I already have a Swift Boost, don't need it. I can just swap it out actually. It makes sense to swap it out with this one and just have a little bit more charge. I don't think it'll really make a difference in the end. Yeah, so this is just sort of a loot haven for an intrepid explorer. I mean, obviously, it seems like this area can probably be skipped, but
Power drained.
I'm not the type to skip areas like this. And yeah, maintenance will also help with our power armor, keeping up the power armor, improving our power armor uptime. That's how I want to say it. Okay, more of this nonsense here. Let's use our pistol, actually. Yeah, was just wondering whether we could one-shot them with a pistol. That probably makes sense for us to conserve. Can't one-shot these egg things though with the pistol, so that's something to keep in mind. Okay, put some more of these.
Research complete.
Research complete. Okay, let's look at, because I don't want to use one of these. It says Psi Booster. Psi Booster. This hypo will increase the user's Psi stat by 1 for 5 minutes. Pharmaceutical combines a complex mix of psychoactive chemicals, quite powerful, refined. Many of the chemicals have bonded, many of them since construction on the hypo. So the analyte is still recommendation. Will increase your Psi stat for a few minutes if you don't mind injecting yourself with a purified analyte tissue. Long-term usage may well cause hallucinatory side effects. So it's like a Psi booster. I think it's sort of like speed booster and strength booster. I really don't think. I'm really not sure how practical a thing like that is. It might actually recover some Psi. Let's just try it. No, it didn't recover any Psi for me. I was thinking if it recovered the amount of Psi, you know, if I went up to, like, I'm at 4 Psi now. If it recovered that amount of Psi, just by buffing you up to that amount, it might be worthwhile using as, you know, sort of like a pseudo Psi hypo. And in this case, it's fairly limited in its use, I believe, especially this being the sort of build that I'm having, you know, a hybrid build. If you are pure Psi, it might come in handy in a combat situation. Yeah, this is basically, you know, lottery. Here we are, Friendship Stein. Now, the Friendship Stein, if I remember correctly, gives us a free upgrade. Now, we don't need the IR anymore, so let's... I'll take it back to the chemical storage warehouse. We may need it in the future. We don't need... what was I going to say? Here we are. I do want to upgrade some weapons. Now, it doesn't tell me what modification level this pistol is. Mod level 1. Mod level 1. So I think I've modified them both once. The laser pistol is mod level 0. So let's just see what the modification to the laser pistol will do. First mod increases this weapon's energy capacity, while the second reduces energy consumption. And we have been having issues with energy capacity. So let's do that. We won't know how much the energy capacity has been increased until we get to recharge the thing. But you know, it's still quite useful. I am hearing some nonsense. The crazy cyborg nurses. So I do not want to... Oh man. Okay. Let's just have a look in another room while we dodge these annoyances. And I will come back to that room. Nice. Oh. Move surprisingly quickly. Good. Okay. Now she does appear to be hiding in one of the back rooms. So she does appear to be hiding in one of the back rooms. I wonder where. I'm hearing it. Oh no. Phew. Good thing our overcharged laser rifle deals so much goddamn damage. Okay. Okay, very good. Let's do some more healing. Speed booster. I don't really want to use it actually. Last time I used it, it got me into trouble. Because of how fast you end up running. I think it gives you so much speed that I'm just not used to moving that quickly. Okay, so we have checked this room. Yeah, it seems like this is just a resource game here. You can gain some resources, take a minor amount of risk. And I'm hearing more of these bug things. Quite a little of the healing organs actually. Perhaps I should be using the healing organs and the hypos instead of using psi. Oops. Because psi, the only way I believe to recover psi is either to put more points into psi, and that's not really psi recovery, and or to use the hypos. So I possibly should be guarding the hypos with using them very sparingly and using. You know, I've somewhat got a fair number of med hypos and psi hypos. Okay, is there another set of crew quarters here? Okay, let's have a look. Oh man. Repair. Nope. Can't repair, don't have any repair. Here comes that grenade. Did you throw the grenade? No. I was about to throw the grenade. Now I do want to go down and check that area as well. Is there anything here? Doesn't appear to be. Okay, let's check this other crew section just quickly for some more resources. Not hearing any. Some more from Malik here.
Down the last of the sim units today.
I am full of the glory of the many.
Here comes Bronson. I am at peace. Good evening, Bronson. Have you come to...
Turn that damn thing off.
looks like Malik met his timely or untimely end. Timely or untimely end at the hands of Bronson, and I think that corpse on the bed was probably him. But you never know.
Miri, so far our work with the late model assassin cyborgs has gone remarkably well. I hope things with that son of a bitch Diego never come to that. But it is comforting to know we are not nearly as defenseless as the UNN stormtroopers might think. The only glitch we've encountered is with the upgraded laser rapiers. The poor things keep severing parts of themselves. We're trying to get the bugs fixed, but I know that bureaucrat is watching us. It's sad to see a man so haunted by the ghost of his father. His hatred for everything Triop represents is remarkable to behold.
So I guess Korechkin just saying there that the cyborg assassins are just a little surprise of their own. I think originating from access denied. Okay. I'm not feeling. I don't have a good feeling about this. You just opened that door. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna pyro field you. They don't appear to be taking a ton of damage from my AoE burning, but maybe that, or maybe they're just tanky. Can I get over here? Let's see if we can do some side pull. No. Okay. So just some surprise spiders, you know. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just some surprise spiders. Another repair kit. Good thing they stack. Some more of this. Yeah, fairly uneventful down here, even though it's a fairly large area. There doesn't seem to be much happening in the crew quarters. Just, you know, I mean, there's obviously some cyber modules and so on and so forth, but nothing that pushes that helps us with the sim units, basically. Chemical manifest. Okay. What's next? Oh, didn't have anything else. So yeah, just Korechkin talking about. Oh, here we are. Having the cyborg assassins on this vessel, because there is a Rickenbacker vessel that has the bulk of the security staff, and the cyborg assassins, I think, are a creation of the scientific staff on this vessel. Just in case. I'm hearing some monkey nonsense. Okay. So let's head on up.
How can you?
Power drained. Good thing there is a recharge unit here. Okay, let's heal up. I'll drop our iridium here. Actually, actually no. I want to take it back to the chemical warehouse. You lost 2 nanites. I don't think you can win these things. And then again, I've never data mined them or anything like that. Okay, what did I say I was going to upgrade? Maintenance, energy weapons. So this brings us up to 195. I think it was an increase of about 35. Maintenance would be good, and cyber affinity, that's right. So let's go for some cyber affinity, fairly cheap at the moment, and let's go for some more maintenance, and I'll keep the rest on hand for emergencies. And let's see where we are. I don't actually see where we are. Yeah, where we are. We're in the inset. So we are heading out of the crew quarters. Okay, here's another assassin. And I don't think you see me, so let's take him down. Yeah, cyborg assassins number 2. Let me see if I can hunt you down, my friend. Oh, don't want to. Didn't really want to waste a shot on. Didn't really want to waste a shot on the camera. Of an overcharged shot on the camera. That's fine. Okay. I think actually, guys, that I will leave the video here. I mean, we're obviously hunting this little red cyborg assassin, and it probably has. I mean, I'm pretty sure it has a sim unit that we need. So, in the next video, we will be completing or looking towards doing more progress on this deck and hopefully catching some of these cyborg assassins. So, as we prepare to wrap, I just want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Thanks in advance for that. I do this with love, and any gestures of appreciation are much appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys didn't mind too much that I was came back in a rusty state and not, I guess not 100%, but I did want to get back to work and start posting things and start recording things as much as possible. So. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be back next time with some more System Shock 2 as we hunt down some more cyborg assassins. Okay, so thanks for watching. See you guys next time. This is NoDust signing off.